So, you'll never see me stop talking about this subject or recording it. I'm just laying in there trying to take a nap, and all of a sudden I have the immense need to defecate, then something exploding out of me, like a dog who had stuffed itself inside of me, like when I was a little boy. And then when that knot pulls out of you, the feeling it. Thank fucking you to Patrick Boggs and those goddamn rapist pieces of fucking shit. Hooray, thank you. I couldn't even choose which man I wanted without Debbie saying, I'm going to make you go to prom with Nathan Truesdale. As we were sitting there having lunch during one of her dumbass outing days of, I don't feel well, but take me to the town. Debbie Wood and Donald and their goddamn rapey fucking shit. Thank fucking you. So who do I send the bill to? Taylor and his dick or Karen? Let me tell you more about Taylor's dick. He's at least 7 inches. Pretty fucking nice, too. Now, who do I send the goddamn rapey fucking bill to? Hooray, thank you. Screw you. Todd Walton and his dick, hooray. So to Kim Razor and her goddamn rapist fucking family, thank you. Kim Razor and her rapist goddamn family, including Todd Walton and Stocky Wood. Thank fucking you. Now stay down. Screw fucking you. Let me guess, Russell was the driver. Screw you. Aaron Flack and Chelsea and their goddamn cocaine and heroin. Screw you. So let me be sure and tag Mason County school system in this goddamn post about Kenda and Chelsea. Or should we go back to Charmaine McGuffey and Deputy Fred Lang? Fred Lang, Delhi, had that sweet 4-door F-250 diesel automatic Ford. If you all cannot answer simple goddamn open records request questions, then I'll just go forward anyway. Charmaine McGuffey drinking off duty at Yacht Club, or is she going to claim that never happened either? Like I said, I met her almost 2 decades ago. Off duty. Me drinking underage and her as well. So as I said, how's this going to play out? You people forcing me into treatment because of your limited points of fucking view without taking the goddamn statements about the rapist pieces of shit is on my last goddamn nerve. Yes, drinking underage with the current sheriff of Hamilton County. Next goddamn question about this sick fucking shit. That was before Angel and her woman purchased Yada Club. The biker babes, as I called them. You know, they knew I was gay. And they're lesbians, so I called them biker babes. Angel, the short-haired one. Or maybe that's the girlfriend. I can't remember both their names, but I remember Angel. She was a cool chick. So for you all to sit and argue that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you need to wake up and do your goddamn research. The next time you come at me with this goddamn idle threat, we think you're lying about being raped bullshit, you better make sure my hands are empty. God is not your enemy. Yeah, the God sticking his dick in my ass is not my enemy. Screw you. So now shall we talk about the Department of Transportation officer parked right next to the Andrews and their goddamn meth and heroin and helping them transport it. You know, he redid that house to the letter on Circle Drive, made it beautiful, dumped a shit ton of money into it. So should we talk about the DOT officer helping transport drugs? Oh well. Or shall we talk more about the McConnells and McConnellism and their goddamn rapey shit in the Commonwealth of Kentucky? Let me pull out my boudoir wear straight from goddamn Taiwan for the first time ever. Let the gay people there celebrate about me talking about their fucking people here in our country, doing any goddamn thing they please. Got it from what was it? 1993, the same year Elaine and Mitch got married. It's quite formal boudoir wear. It's similar to wedding attire you would wear to a Japanese princess's wedding who left the royalty behind her. So thank you to Tina Jones Wallace and the goddamn rapey fucking Hulls for falsifying that big bunch of bullshit. So let me tell you more about the Hulls, their goddamn drug sales, and date rape. Or shall we talk about Trooper Fogelman and Lieutenant Brown and Colonel Smith and a bunch of other goddamn people that are involved in this sex shit. Colonel Donald L. Wood, Colonel Jordan Bowling Palmer, Colonel Kenneth Werline. Let's talk more about the Kentucky Colonel program and their goddamn hand in date raping kids. They're not sorry. They're sorry they got caught. They can kiss my goddamn ass in court. Colonel Jordan Palmer, Brandon Combs, and Sean Mason in their goddamn grand scheme of, we're worried about you mixing a hydrocodone with a beer we're handing you. Grow the fuck up. You all didn't even ever take the time to learn my backstory. You just wanted to know if I'd bought 'em for you. You know, take it anally for 'em. Oh well. All the while, me having to listen to Jordan bitch and moan about his goddamn cancer. Get over it. Colonel Jordan Palmer is extremely depressed over the recurrence of his goddamn cancer. I'm worried about him. Let's enact Casey's Law. How's that for your goddamn explanation? So I hope your pretty goddamn cameras get your explanation for handing me a beer while I was popping a hydrocodone back when I was underage. Your apartment, Fayette County, Kentucky, remember? Or maybe it was Brandon and Sean's. Who can remember at this point? I still have Brandon's number in my cell phone unless he has a new one since you all shipped him out Midwest. Speaking of Midwest, screw you. Or shall we talk about Matt Rankin and Levi Henderson's goddamn penis? Like I said, let Adam lie about the situation at Metaview. It's only because of his ties to Scott Poe and his goddamn rapey fucking business brilliance family. So thank you to Sheriff Boggs and his goddamn rapist department for fucking destroying our goddamn fucking family. And his goddamn rapey fucking dick. Let's do it this way, do it that way, stay down, screw you. Waking up with Kitten Pumpelly's dick being forcefully inserted into your anus, the goddamn joy of a fucking lifetime. Only for Patrick Boggs and his goddamn rape department to say, oh the fuck well, get over it. So let me tell you more about the Anthem Pervert Version Network and their goddamn dumbass physicians helping cover for the Pumpellys and the rapists in Mason County. Now you would know why Kentucky refused to renew Medicaid contracts with Anthem. Anthem suing the Commonwealth of Kentucky and losing. So the Anthem Network and their goddamn perverts helping protect the law enforcement and sales rapists are fucking up big time. Oh well. Carrie Twyman, Byron Westerfield. Shall I go back through the goddamn records and explain it? Hell, let's just go in there and do it. Let me tell you about that administrative law judge who didn't even view the imaging with the skull fracture, saying you're more than capable, and the stupid bitch asking about me being on upper medication. Thank fucking you. That administrative law judge was into drug usage, and let me tell you how I know that. Hooray, thank you. Here's Thomas Berger's goddamn inappropriate bullshit. Oh well. So thank you to the rapist goddamn department of Mason fucking County. Scotty Reese was another one who'd stick his dick in anything. Just like when Colin was fucking him for drugs. Screw you. Now you know why I'm terrified to fucking sleep. Every time I fall asleep, there's a dick right there just dumping in me. Screw you. As I said, the Honorable Kim Razor and her goddamn rapey fucking family. So shall I talk about Girthy Murphy, Big Dick Kyle Christie, Big Dick Chris Lofton, Big Dick Dustin Brutza? Where the hell should I start? So you understand now why the Masonic dumbasses did their psychology the way they did, don't you? So they could enjoy raping their own goddamn children, calling them the devil. It's the devil raping you, Russell. We told you that. How goddamn fucking sick can the sick pieces of shit be? Let me tell you more about Colonel Jordan Palmer and his goddamn group of rapey fucking friends. Let me tell you about Randy Rosenbaum and their goddamn group of rapist fucking pieces of shit. I used to wonder why there would be yellowish shit being rubbed off my goddamn anal wall. Lube penises forced into me? Screw you. Matt Lewis and his goddamn rapey bunch of fucking dumbasses with Phil Day who can't even find his anymore. Thank fucking you. Taser, taser, screw you. Then tasering my legs because that's how fucking sick they are? Thank fucking you. So let me tell you more about Jeff Ford and his smooth goddamn crotch. St. Pat and their goddamn rapey pieces of shit. Thank fucking you, hooray. Or shall we start in with Commissioner McKay and his goddamn hand in this sick shit? I shouldn't have to do their goddamn jobs for them because they're too goddamn lazy and involved. Bobby Gollenstein and his nasty little dick, or Stockton Wood and his sick shit. So thank you for crushing me out, raping me, then resuscitating me with my sister and her goddamn rapey fucking friends. Ziploc is designed to store fresh dumplings, so you can unlock long-distance traditions. Ziploc, unlock life. America's #1 trusted food storage bag. S.C. Johnson. So thank you for plucking my hair out for no goddamn reason, just to have it as insurance. I finally figured that sick shit out. Just like Susan Christine Airsmith Halverson and her dumb ass with heroin and rape. Well, I pinched you because you were doing this. Screw you. Yeah, O'Connor, Ochani, and Levy talking about being raped by law enforcement and seeking justice and compensation, and we don't handle those kinds of accidents. Oh well. Contact major law firms who would, any other lawyer would say, man, what cool cases. But no, because of Stockton Wood and all these other goddamn high profile pieces of shit being involved in raping me, they won't even take the goddamn statement. Thank fucking you. So let me tell you about drinking underage with Charmaine McGuffey off duty.
always assumed you would marry Claire Pritchard. You remember Claire? You kidding? She was gorgeous. God, I was so jealous.
Hey, screw you.
Claire Pritchard, blonde hair and those brown eyes, great smile. Oh, picture her smiling right now. Right there.
Colin and her stupid rapey scheme, screw you.
What now? I'm sorry. I'll be there in a second. No. Ow. I should be fishing, but I'm hauling my ass across town trying to save you two from a little dog. You gotta have a dog for a few minutes. There we go. You could show a little gratitude, you know. These pants are new. Climbing over that fence, I might have wrecked them. That's not true. I'm sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. Sorry you said that.
Now let me tell you about Jordan Palmer and Brandon Combs and trying to groom me to bottom for their sick group of shit-ass friends. Only to sit and try to detail it for the spit to come flying out of my mouth because I don't have fucking teeth to hold it back. All the while his sick piece of shit ass crying about them not covering real cadaver bone implants. Grow up. Tell you and your Asian friend who is bitching about my behavior to grow the fuck up.
I bought it, but I was busy not fishing. No, go to the bar, go. You never used to talk to me like that before we got that damn dog. Hey, Manny, I almost called you. How'd it go with Tara?
Okay, I guess. I used to remind you Baby and she totally ate it up.
Oh, well, why just some pig?
She wants to go on a date now to the batting cage.
Oh, not so good with the bat.
I am, as long as I'm using it to roll out dough.
I'll bet you just need a little practice. You know, when I was your age, I couldn't hit a balloon with a bat. And my father took me out to the field, and a couple hours later, I was knocking the hide off that ball. It's one of the best days we ever had.
Really?
Yeah. Just bet you need some time in the batting cage. What are you doing this weekend? That'd be fun, huh?
That's a great idea.
Tried to lay down and take a nap only to be fucking flashing back to Matt Lewis and that group of rapey pieces of shit. Officer Pollitt threatening to or shooting at a Fleming County deputy. Thank fucking you to Mason County and your goddamn rapist pieces of shit, including Patrick Boggs, and refusing to take my goddamn statement, instead calling me a liar. Hooray, thank you.
We all owe you an apology. We were so worried about giving you a great night that we ruined your day. I'm really sorry.
So let me tell you about Lieutenant Brown, Lieutenant Gardner, and their goddamn hand in this date raping sick shit. Thank fucking you. Hooray.
I love you all. So let's go get some cake and presents.
Screw you. With Kerry Cox and Marty Boyers and his stinky hairy crotch trying to convince me I'm blind. Thank fucking you. What are you doing, Macy? You're going the wrong way, Macy. What are you doing? Huh? Oh, isn't she a precious little baby? Yeah, she's a good little girl. You're bad. Sorry. Tourette's. Well, that stupid goddamn when we die, we'll be in front of our enemies. Yeah, fucking right. Take your goddamn Bible beating Patrick Boggs dick in the ass bullshit and shove it up your ass. You heard me correctly. Patrick Boggs was involved in raping me as a child. But thank fucking you for giving a goddamn. He was president of the Kentucky Sheriff's Association until my goddamn story started. Now he's just a board member. Well, as I said, I'm on the board of directors of this lousy goddamn company. What in the hell did they think I was talking about other than my personal life in the boards? It's none of their goddamn business what board of directors I'm on. All they need to know is we can buy and sell pretty much any goddamn thing we want. You can try to trace it, you never will. Are you blind? Screw you. And no, I'm not cooking Thanksgiving dinner today. Fuck that, we're having ours on Saturday. We're going to Kroger tomorrow to catch all the cool shit on sale. I do need to go ahead and empty the dishwasher. Oh well. Happy birthday, Morgan Merrill.
Oh, baby. Oh.
You're gonna be the lonely one. Oh. So huge thank you to Patty Positek and Mrs. Boggs for putting me on their stupid fucking shit that they deemed inappropriate. Mrs. Boggs refusing to even refill my goddamn albuterol because that's how sick the bitch is. Let me tell you more about Christy Klebeck and her goddamn hand in distributing child pornography. Screw fucking you. Only an hour left until I can go back on live feed. Woohoo! Thanksgiving. Yeah, right. For all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true. I'll be your everything, so baby, you're the one who helped me up. Never let me fall. You're the one who saw me through it all. So let me tell you more about Patrick Boggs and his goddamn homicidal, rapey, fucking family, including Lisa Denton and her goddamn family. Porty Hughes and his goddamn medical fucking license. I've made my goddamn point. Kentucky and their sick-ass backwards conversion reparative raping the gay out of children therapy with Mitch McConnell bitching about qualified immunity. So let me tell you about my goddamn Asian boudoir wear direct from fucking Taiwan and his goddamn wife. So thank you to Kentucky and their goddamn rapist fucking shit. Oh well. You're the one who saw me through it all. You were my strength when I was weak. I still remember Dad's last Thanksgiving and Christmas. I had $1 off a gallon, November and December. I spent over $1,000 at Kroger in November and December of 2013. Invited the entire family to our house because Dad didn't feel like getting out. Bonnie's the only one who showed up. Colin and Chelsea. That's just because I had cooked so much food. I invited everybody. Linda and them, I said, cancel your all's goddamn events this year and come down to the fucking house. Dad can't get out. This is his last goddamn season, I know it. But do you think those assholes bothered to come to our house? Apparently too unclean for them. I'm very familiar in clinical judgment. Debbie asked me about 6 months before Dad died, what do you think, Russ? I see him having about 6 months left. I was right too, wasn't I? We held him on to almost month 7, but he didn't make it. Wendell M. Mason, if memory serves me correctly. Now, you know another reason I had that beautiful little thing posted on my Facebook with the Kentucky State Troopers as legs and perfect Mason. So them pretending to start to bail me out for being a faggot back when I was a little boy, thank fucking you. Oh well. Oh, I don't need a spoon for the poor. For the poor, honey. Oh, it's 11s for me because I was napping until I felt something being inserted in my anal cavity, then rushed to the toilet like normal only for it to explode out. How convenient. We told you, don't swallow. Whatever. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
You too. Thank you.
I try to be polite, especially after I have a Tourette's outburst. They're so fucking annoying. They truly are. I mean, most of the stuff does come out involuntarily. I hit the cannabis vape. It's a good treatment option. It really is. You know, I have nothing against a good fuck, but if a dude slides up behind me and starts to ram me when I'm asleep, that's very fucking rude. Wake me up first. Wake me up, cuddling me and whatever, and then, we're doing it. Oh, okay, I guess. Well, I'm trying to nap. That's just extremely rude. Do you want the rest of this pecan pie? I was assuming no.
No.
Save this pie pan. I'm going to buy bird seed and put it out for them in the wintertime. Or don't throw it away, rather. Well, actually, like my plan is, because I wanted to, get that steak thing and put it up by the little tree and never got to it, and I wanted a bird bath and never got to it. I'd like to put bird seed out for them in the winter. What do you think would be better, the plastic part or the metal part? Because I'm going to pull it in every night or else the critters will get into it and eat all of it.
Probably the plastic, the metal or something.
Yeah, but it's junk.
Plastic is better.
Maybe I'll just keep all of it and just set it out in the garage. This needs washed, though. Because a lot of the birds don't fly south for the winter. It'll be hard to keep water out for them, but and that's how good of a heart I have. I try to make sure the birds are fed in the wintertime. The cardinals, I love seeing them. They're so pretty. There is no need to yell. Yeah, right. I sit and calmly and collectively trying to detail everything. How goddamn loud could a letter be? I sent that letter to the Kentucky State Police, then called in to confirm they had received it. The next thing they told me was, "We think you're a fucking liar. We're getting a judge to sign a court order and arresting you for reporting false claims." You know what? It's up to you people to prove that they're false. Here are some more goddamn photos. According to Ann, Kim Razor's goddamn brother-in-law's dick size. Or shall we start in with Michael Razor and his goddamn penis? And them soliciting sex from Beth Burden. It's called an outcry witness. Are you surprised the bitch tried to suicide me? Beth Burden obviously can't talk for herself now, thanks to her. Hell, if I was simply calling out Judge Kim Razor, it would be different. Instead, I'm calling all of them out in every way imaginable, because guess what? It really did happen to me. They don't like that fact. That's not my goddamn problem. Their dogs bark all the goddamn time. Me just being quiet and they howl. Let the goddamn neighbors complain. He must be getting ready to raise them some chickens or something. You know, in this day and age, raising free-range chickens, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, not free-range if they're caged, but there's nothing wrong with having your own poultry, that's for sure. Farm fresh eggs are way healthier than this shit you can buy at the store. What I wanted and go. I drink beer with the guys. Oh well. I'd roll out of bed in the morning. I kick it with who I wanted, and I never get confronted for it, 'cause they'd stick up for me if I were a boy. I think I would understand. Why does my hair look black? Screw fucking you. Oh well. Oh well. So let me tell you about Charlotte Wentz and Donna Osborne and their rapey slosh shit. Screw fucking you. As I said, let me tell you about Donna Osborne and Charlotte fucking Wentz and their goddamn rapey slosh shit. Wendell Mason and Tony Wentz and their goddamn circle jerking dicks, offering to buy me animals to screw to continue the child porn productions, only for dumbasses like Kim Razor to try to limit my goddamn word through mental health and firearms prohibition under the guise of it. So let me tell you about being raped by Kim Razor's goddamn family. As I said, let me tell you about being raped, forcibly anally penetrated by Kim Razor's goddamn family. Let me tell you about being forcibly raped by the goddamn Wood Gollenstein family, and then banging their goddamn gavel. Like I said, this language is part of my culture and religion to denote gravity of the situation. Those sick pieces of shit raped me. Screw you. Beth Burton's exact wording was, "I am terrified to go back to Mason County because of Brian Helpenstein and several Maysville Police Department officers, not to mention Kim and Michael Razor and their hand in fucking soliciting sex." So thank you, Kim Razor, for giving me the goddamn courage to end my own life because of your sick shit. I do. Beth Burton was terrified because Kim and Michael Razor had solicited sex from her. So Kim Razor causing me to kill myself? Thank fucking you. Here's me photographed with Beth Burton, her senior prom, my junior prom. We were close friends. So tell Kim Razor to eat shit. Or shall we talk more about the Baxters and beating the shit out of inmates who were trying to tell their goddamn stories involving the sick pieces of rapist, drug peddling shit And Brian White on EMS helping cover his goddamn in-laws' dumbassery. Or let's talk about Brian White's father and his goddamn hand in this sick shit. Tracy going into pulmonary is only fitting after her goddamn father beat the hell out of people, isn't it? With their goddamn OxyContin and cannabis sales. So let me tell you how that little group gang cluster jerk-off worked. With one of the Allisons, one of the Baxters, lacing cannabis with OxyContin. They'd melt it down. You need samples? They're in the Mason County house unless Kim Razor removed them. Yes, the emergency medical services people doling out lace shit. How convenient. As I said, you people thought that I was simply a civilian living among you. I was observing all your disgusting fucking illegal activity. Especially Bob Tribby and his goddamn dick and Kathy Roberts' stupid fucking ass withholding a rescue inhaler. Or shall I talk about David Abner wanting to look at my butthole in the jail and outside the jail, withholding an anti-seizure medication? When you're a severe asthmatic, they cause you to go into panic attacks, excited delirium, and those idiots not versed in medical don't need their fucking jobs if they're unaware of what to do in a medical emergency. Kathy Roberts saved her ass with that stupid ass statement, but she got knocked from sergeant in a control room down to handling the mail. Oh well. If you had done the right thing and admitted your goddamn wrongdoing, you would have been a hell of a lot better off. Who do I make the goddamn check out to this time? Like I said, Mason County's dumbass fuck-ups have cost a pretty fucking penny in the private sector, and they don't want the fucking public to know that. So meet the therapy dog, Baxter. Meet the hospital with pianos played in the goddamn lobby, and gourmet food in the gift shop, among other things. Mason County's fuck-ups in law enforcement and the court system have cost the public a pretty have cost the private donors a pretty fucking penny. Can't file it through that goddamn Kentucky-run insurance company for some goddamn reason, including the goddamn rape crimes. Fulton v. Mason County is not an isolated incident. Look to the Shoemaker case of 2010. And Christ Hospital with their goddamn sex predator fucking medical professionals. I just showed you the goddamn Mayfield Clinic paperwork. So let me describe that goddamn fucking experience with Dr. Thomas Berger. Screw you. My mother trying to smother me twice, my sister trying to smother me, them poisoning me twice, their grand scheme to get rid of me. How goddamn convenient. Why? Because the school system was pissed. It was the second time in K through 12. They had called my parents out for not taking me to the doctor, but then all their friends just signed off on it as well. You know, that's their belief. Screw fucking you. So let me tell you about my brother-in-law's penis in more goddamn detail. Let me tell you about Matt Gerald's being at the downtown date rape bars and his goddamn dick. Dirty, dirty blonde pubes too, just like Ryan Hall. Go to fucking hell, every goddamn last one of you primary plus rapist pieces of shit. Kenton Pumpelly would have made the best hetero husband. Go play with your women. I don't give a damn. As long as you're there for me to have a shoulder to lean on when I need it, who gives a goddamn? We have enough goddamn finances. Who in the hell gives a shit what these other people fucking think? Everybody knows you're straight. Everybody knows I'm gay. That would be the beautiful part of it. I didn't say Kenton Pumpelly would make the best hetero husband because he has a big fucking third leg. I've had bigger. Kenton would have made the best hetero husband because he knew what the fuck he was doing. You bring that fancy fucking farm equipment out here and put up this goddamn hay. I know how to take care of the animals. They love me. And all the beef cattle did love me. My father would sit and complain about how I would call for him. He'd sit there and yell his lungs out. Come on! My father would sit there and yell his lungs out for those cows. Come on! Those cows would just stand out in the field staring at him like he was an idiot. I'd sit and whistle for him a couple of times. Boom! They'd be right there. Quit whistling at them cattle, god damn it. Shut up. He was my husband, not my mother's. Those cows love me. They put up with Dad because they knew he was the Lord. They hated Wendell Mason just like they hated that female deputy that scared the hell out of them. Those cows, every time they saw Wendell Mason, took off. You can't imagine what it was like using him to haul them. Now you just stay out of the goddamn barn. Back your trailer up to it and stay out of fucking sight. Those cows hate you. And no goddamn wonder. If I need your help, I'll ask you. We had one young heifer that was a headache and a half to get loaded. When we sold the rest of them, man, she was crazier than hell. I had 2 separate gates, one long ways and one tall ways in the entryway. That crazy bitch jumped over the tall one. I finally got her ass loaded, and I thought, thank fucking God. Even if I have to haul you solo, At least you're out of the goddamn way. I had the herd up to about 70. That's the biggest it had ever been. I think there was 72. 71 or 72, including the bull and the cows and the calves at last. And then we sold about 30 of them because we ran short on cash at one point after Dad died. Then we started logging, and I swear we dropped probably at least $35,000 or $40,000 into the Boyd House remodel. One of the rentals. Dad had let it run down something horrible. One of the rooms didn't even have electric in it anymore because of the wiring. So we fucking had to literally gut it and start from scratch, only for Shell and Michael, who owned 25% of it, to sit and bitch about the money we were putting into it. The stupid dumbasses thought I was calling them to a board meeting to discuss how much we were going to be putting into it. No, you fucking dumbasses. You own 25% of this property. This is what I have planned for it. I don't need your goddamn signature or permission because you're not fucking contributing to the goddamn expenses. Just like you made the oral contract that you didn't want 25% of the income from it. All I wanted was to let you know what I was going to be doing, to get your input and not go cheaper. Oh, I wanted, this. Well, we don't want any financial responsibility for it. What in the fuck are you all talking about? Dad's dead. There's a shit ton of money that you don't know about and you shouldn't know about. Mom doesn't even really know about it. This house needs remodeled. If for nothing more, when she turns 65 and actually can draw her own shit, she can sell all this goddamn shit and get away from you two. Don't worry about me. Liquidate my 25% for what I fucking ask for it and let me move on. 100,000 fair cash value and market value is more than enough. I didn't even want to sell my 25% of the one farm to Michael and Shell, but I didn't have a choice. How they had it drawn up, Mom and I both had to sign over our portions or else they wouldn't buy it. So they had Mom over a barrel for money. Assholes from hell. If we had sold that goddamn fucking portion of the farm to an out-of-state person, they would have paid 3 times what Michael and Shell got it for. I want to know what the ledger did with my father's accident on Springdale Road. Truck overturns on Richard Allen Horde. What was it, about 30 ton of gravel? And having K&E Trucking in Carmoose, North America do a goddamn thing was nothing but a fucking headache and a half. Like I said, those sick pieces of shit will be fixing the main Mason County House basement or else they'll be slapped with a goddamn EPA lawsuit. Burying all that old equipment under the slurry in the mine? Big no-no. Guess what I had pictures of witnessing taking the tour? I know, whatever. Now it smells like fresh buttered corn. Nane and Bill must be nearby. Boo-hoo. So thank you for them for taking my goddamn faith away because they didn't want to believe that gays could get to heaven. That's how sick their shit was. You're not allowed to believe that. You're not allowed to practice that. It's said that foreign Americans are allowed to practice their religion and national-born Americans are not. That forced Catholic bullshit with the Winses and their rapey friends, screw you. Do you know how embarrassing it is to be like an elderly person who needs to nap during the daytime? So to the COVID long haulers, the fatigue does get better, but not much. I've been experiencing these symptoms ever since that mysterious respiratory illness we all had in the 90s, after I was raped and they started trying to poison me. My mother and her goddamn rapey side of the fucking family. Like I said, Nan and Bill never laid a hand on me or did anything wrong. They simply exposed me to all these people via the religious organizations. Bill Kelly never once took me into a room with another man or anything like that. But because we were in safe spaces, they let me roam free, just like at the mall. You be sure and carry the bags back to the Cadillac and find me right here where I was. Yes, mistress. So shall I detail Will Marshall yet or not? As I said, I will be taking state, federal, and international immunity. Mexico was nothing. Associate Chief Justice Lawrence O'Neill and his uncircumcised son could become problematic legally. Therefore, I will be requesting international immunity as well. If you all thought that one of the princes of England was something, you don't have a fucking clue. And that's me not being involved and simply witnessing everything everywhere I went. Oh well.